With the price of gas continually increasing at a rather alarming rate, the need for electric vehicles has grown now more than ever. However, most EVs are still out of reach for most consumers because of their exorbitant prices. Yes, it might be easier to maintain in the long run without needing to buy gas, but the upfront cost is still one many just cannot afford. Luckily, there are a lot of compact EVs that you can get that command a substantially smaller asking price than their larger counterparts. These smaller EVs typically come with smaller batteries, which means less range. But if you only need this to drive around your city, run errands, drop the kids off at school, go for your dance classes, then the range shouldn't be much of a problem to you at all, especially considering the amount of money you'll be saving. With all of that said, not all compact EVs are created equal. So to help you make the right purchasing decision, we've compiled a list of the 7 best compact electric cars for urban mobility, and we'll be going through them right now. Number 7. FIAT 500 Electric. Not to be confused with the FIAT 500 Hybrid. The FIAT 500 Electric is the newer version of the two cars that features an amazing retro look and feel, but with a modern touch. The best thing about this model, especially compared to its predecessor, is the fact that it was purpose-built to be an electric vehicle. Because of this, it's a really small two-door vehicle that packs a pretty decent 42 kilowatt-hour battery. This battery is stated to give you a range of around 199 miles, but from all we know about electric cars in real-world use, that number is probably going to be closer to 150 kilowatt-hours. Thanks to its 117 bhp motor, the 500 Electric is shockingly fast and fun for a tiny car. Yes, it's not built for the highway, but it does pretty well for its size. If you're pressed for cash, Fiat does offer a more affordable 500 Action model. However, that car comes with just a 24 kilowatt-hour battery, which for the price is not something we can recommend. Number 6. Mini Electric. The Mini Electric is a cute little electric car that puts all the fun in a compact vehicle. With this EV, you do get a smaller range compared to the Fiat 500 with a rating of 144 miles, which goes down to around 100 once you're on the road. However, what this car lacks in range, it definitely makes up for in power. With 181 bhp and 199 foot-pounds of torque, this car is noticeably more powerful than many of the cars we'll be talking about in our list today. The handling of the car is also pretty good, which makes for an exceptional driving experience, one of the best you can get in a car of this size. If you want to go far, go Fiat, but if you want to go fast, then go with the Mini Electric. Number 5. Peugeot E208. Next on our list is the Peugeot E208. Made from a manufacturer you can trust, the E208 is one hell of a compact vehicle. This car was made with luxury in mind. It comes with 4 doors, unlike the 2 other EVs we've talked about so far. And once you get inside the vehicle, you're greeted with a stylish interior that's one of the best you can find in a compact EV. The performance of this machine is also pretty good too, with a certain smoothness in its ride that you would hardly get on other smaller EVs. All in all, if you want one of the best driving experiences both for the driver and the passengers in a compact form factor, then the E208 is definitely the way to go. Number 4. BMW i3S. If you love the E208 that we just looked at, then you'll certainly love the BMW i3S, because it features everything we love about the E208 and a little more. When BMW first released the i3 in 2013, it proved to the market that compact EVs didn't need to be bland and boring. They could have character and flair like their bigger counterparts. And judging from the other vehicles we've seen in this video alone, the original i3 definitely succeeded. A couple of years have gone by since then, and BMW have released the updated i3S with better range, more power, and an even sleeker interior design. Also, BMW went fully electric with this one as they finally said goodbye to the range extender that they offered with the previous model. This might be a challenge considering the fact that this EV is only rated for about 188 miles, which, like we've already talked about a number of times during this video, is certainly not close to what you can actually get whilst on the road. Range aside though, the i3S still remains one of the best compact EVs you can find in the market. With an interior made from carbon fiber and reinforced plastic, this car is certainly one with character and class. Honda E. A tiny electric offering from one of the most popular car brands in the world. The Honda E might not stand out in any category, yet it offers one of the most well-rounded experiences you can find at this price point. This vehicle can be described as a jack of all trades and master of none. With a rear-mounted motor, you get a more efficient car that is supposed to give you more range for its battery capacity of 35.5 kilowatt-hours. However, on the road, you can barely get over 100 miles of range out of this vehicle. That aside, the Honda E is very very easy to operate and offers a relatively chill driving experience. It's very responsive, relaxing, and offers a smooth drive, imperative to a city car. Number 2. Renault Zoe. If you live in a big city and you need a compact EV that can take you far and back without any worries, you'll definitely need to get the Renault Zoe. Although not the most exciting EV in terms of design or power, the 52 kilowatt-hour battery that this comes with makes it the best option for anyone looking for the best range. With this, you get a quoted range of 239 miles, which goes down to around 190 miles in real-world use. Still, that's plenty of range, especially for an EV of this size, much more than anything else on our list so far. The car is also pretty good to drive. It's quiet, of course, and quite nimble to cruise around town in. When going at pretty high speeds, the car can feel somewhat out of control, but that shouldn't come as much of a surprise because tiny EVs like this aren't built for speed. The interior design and the infotainment system on this are also pretty good, especially for an EV of this price. All in all, the Renault Zoe certainly offers value for money. Number 1. MG5. Yes, we know we mentioned compact electric vehicles, but with its starting price, we just couldn't resist adding the MG5 to this list. At that price, this car offers loads more space, which is great if you have kids that you need to take to school or for band practice, or you're the one who does the grocery shopping around the house. The MG5 is a compact estate vehicle that serves as one of the most practical EVs in the market today. In truth, the design of this vehicle is not best in class, both on the outside and in. However, what it lacks in design, it makes up for in modern features like a touchscreen infotainment system, adaptive cruise, and climate control. The car is also not the most snappy to drive with only a 154 bhp motor to boast of, but anyone who's getting this car isn't getting it for its looks or speed. Like we mentioned, this car was purpose-built for practicality, and when used for that, it crushes. It has a 1,456-liter capacity trunk, which is something the other EVs on our list today can only dream of. It also has an estimated 250 miles of range that goes down to around 200 when on the road. But still, bar the Renault Zoe, that's by more than any other EV in our list today. You also get that 50 kilowatt charging, which means you can juice this thing up from 0 to 80% in just a little over an hour. All in all, if you're looking for the most practical EV for your daily commute and you need the extra space and range, the MG5 is without a doubt the best option for you. Do you currently own any of the vehicles listed, or is there one you have your eye on now and are looking to purchase? Do let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, do let us know by clicking on the like button. For more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you always get notified when we upload a new video. Thank you very much for watching.